You don't know what you got until it's gone. Regret hits so hard, oh girl, you should be warned. Regret should be warned. You need me right now until the morning. But once someone else, when life comes knocking, oh, 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 go home to your lover. Go home to your lover. Go home to your lover.
fit to broken me. So I better just keep my sore heart safe. So much easier this way. You got a hold on me, and I tried so hard to hide away, yet you've only drawn me closer. You may think that I'm afraid, but it's only because I don't want to fool ya. It's always gonna be one step forward, one step back. San Francisco, I'm dreaming. I love this city. I take the boat train all the way to downtown. Sometimes a long way across the bay, but that's where you'll be waiting. In San Francisco, I'm yours and I'm coming home. So come and take me home. Come and take me home. Take me to the city, go and take me, and I'll be home. So come and take me home. Come and take me home. Take me to the lights, go and take me, and I'll be home. I've been around this place. Guess you couldn't say that I just needed space. And I'm sorry I left you, but I think I was meant to. I've traveled coast to coast, but nothing compares. Still in my heart, the city I love the most. And I'm coming home. So come and take me home. Come and take me home. Take me to the city, go and take me, and I'll be home. So come and take me home. Come and take me home. Take me to the hate, go and take me, and I'll be home. Just take me to the bridge, go and take me, and I'll be home. Just take me to the lights, go and take me, and I'll be home. Just take me to the bay, go and take me, and I'll be home.
Let every nation know that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, support any friend, oppose any foe, to assure the survival and the success of liberty.
I had a dream, RawNe, the other night, and you were speaking to a large crowd, just like him. Just like him.
Truly like the world.
And you were saying great things.
So, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
To the G Records.
Drift into a lonelier existence. Distance with a little love and assistance. In since whites not equally provided. Have we ever tried it? We'd stand united, as of now we stand divided on the solemn ground of piously denying any issue. You'd remain in silent, take a pilot to the fight. The way we work around it, avoiding what's in front of us, problems get compounded until we pay the interest, but the interest never let us get to reach our full potential, so we live in indifference. Skits and guided shift between poorly held positions in a constant tug of war, the results indecision, total stagnation. To the amazement of everyone involved, I can't believe you're patient. Zero, tell me there's no other way to get around this. We need to learn to rise, or this life's gonna drown us. Know this world's found us, thoughts feeling wretched, disrespecting one another, keeping all relations separate, praying God's interjected on personal behalves of everyone that's worshipped. But really it's what hash up any real connection, instead of seeking genuflection. Seek the reflection of this God and you inspected. Unnecessary bias we almost have inside us. You look around and see this place is really far from righteous.
What would the world be like without me?
If I wasn't born,
Would the world be the same now as you see?
I wasn't born.
What would the world be like without me?
I wasn't born.
Would the world be the same now as you see?
If I wasn't born,
What would the world be like without me?
if I wasn't born,
Would the world be the same now as you see?
I wasn't born.
What would the world be like without me?
I wasn't born.
Would the world be the same now as you see?
Would life be the same? Would you have never felt this kind of pain? If I was never born, I'm not quite sure who I am anymore. But one thing's for sure: if I wasn't born,
What would the world be like without me?
if I wasn't born,
Would the world be the same now as you see?
I wasn't born.
What would the world be like without me?
I wasn't born.
Would the world be the same now as you see? Yeah. I spent my whole life dedicated to this music thing. But this song right here is dedicated to my dad. RIDSIXTO. We miss you. Woodrow on the raps. CTG on the track. Yeah, you know who I be. Dedicated to the game.
Pawn shop got beast.
Living it up with good vibes, just like stars will always shine.
One love and good vibes, good old days and good nights. Everyone is dressed up smooth and feeling nice. No matter if you're biking it, driving or walking, this them good vibes coming straight from Stockton. The beat is slapping, we having fun. Already cool and the day's just begun. We in the sun of California, the Golden State. We shine so bright like the Golden Gate. The good old days with respect and love. See a fly girl and say what's up. Have a conversation, then we get some brunch. Just feel the effects and stay in touch with good vibes.
Living it up with good vibes. Now we all could have good time. Just like stars will always shine. Yeah. Whatever is all in your mind. It's always in your mind.
This is the jam, or more's the anthem. Vibe feeling fresh, playing the song on your Samsung. Go to YouTube, I'm on the grind. All the effects show, look at good vibes. 209, I love my city, it's dangerous love. All praise goes to the man above. It is what it is, no, it is what you make it. Just try a little harder, even if you can't take it. Walk break out the matrix and get reawakened. It's all about the moves you're making, step by step. When times get harder, next thing you know, you got a lot farther. Live your life for your sons and daughters, daughters and sons. They all the ones. Break the chains and then set them free. Let them know how great they can be with good vibes.
Living it up with good vibes. Can you feel the vibe? Now we all could have good time, good time. Just like stars will always shine, always shine. Remember, it's all in your mind. It's always in your mind. Oh, oh,
Yeah. Young Love, Terry just called and left the message that should be on the track. You ready to drop? Alright, let me go first. Watch me put it down, dog. I be dedicated to the game for those who didn't know. I dedicate to see you haters who be dissing my flow. Known to have a green thumb cause I make my money grow. And I'm something like a baker cause I'm all about my dough. For sure, I be tripping like the snow. So while you standing still, I be always on the go. Smoking on the Pastro, got me elevated. Girl, I know you want this, so make it complicated. So many made it then failed, a long way to prevail. Put my name up in lights cause they feel me like Braille. Got money for bail if they throw me in jail. I'll be back on the streets with much game for sale. I'll be tipping the scale while collecting my mail. Staying fresh and not stale, you make it rain, I make it hail. I let my hanging chucky tail, I'm out off like a diva. Best to take notice, cutthroat, I'm sicker than a fever.
Cause every time we roll, we ride. 4 fingers up,
Two twisted in the middle.
west side, west side. Cause every time we roll, we ride. 4 fingers up,
Two twisted in the middle.
west side, west side. Cause every time we
Yeah.
roll, we ride. 4 fingers up,
Two twisted in the middle.
west side, west side.
Represent
Cause every time we roll,
California,
we
hey.
ride.
That's right.
4 fingers up,
Two twisted in the middle.
west side, west side.
Young Low.
Times changing, thinking of better routes. I'm sinking into a drought, I'm trying to find my way out. Situation be critical, at times they're gonna wait around for no miracles, hoping God will show a sign. Gotta climb up out your own mess, gotta read between the lines. Gotta do what's right and what's best, stop living your life so blind. Though living a life of crime is the easy way to make the cash, but dirty money don't last long. Crime pays to either gun blast, so time in the penitentiary, just watching how slow your years pass. And I stick with a pen and a pad, just writing raps and spitting rhymes, just waiting for opportunities for me one day to shine. By area code B209, I'm from the city of Stockton, where crime, violence, murders, and homicides happen often. We got a bad reputation, don't worry, yeah, man, that's my motivation to elevate my mind on spitting raps, keeping it going, still rolling like a full tank of gas.
Cause every time we roll, we ride. 4 fingers up,
Two twisted in the middle.
west side, west side. Cause every time we roll, we ride. 4 fingers up,
Two twisted in the middle.
west side, west side. Cause every time we roll,
Yeah.
we ride.
That's right.
4 fingers up,
Two twisted in the middle.
west side, west side.
day or night. 30 clips filled up, I'm trying to get my paper right. Never losing focus of the vision that I have inside. My daughter's only 2, but she deserves the finer things in life. Get it before I'm gone, that's the motto that I'm living by. Flipping hundreds, jealous suckers trying to make my spirit fly. Sitting on 2 loud packs, northbound on I-5. Slapping Big Cholo in the Vina, cause we high side. Them deuces looking wet out the box, faked them on the curb. First week I had a mind tripping, homie past the earth. Smoking on that lemon tree, dollar signs on my mind. Flossing all year, little homie, not just summertime. Hardest times came and went, I'm never gonna forget it, bro. Fake rappers holler hustle when the music never live it though. I'm good where I'm at, but better off where I'm headed. I'm a product of the struggle, and never could I regret it.
Your paper. Keep focused on your grind and disregard them haters. Show them suckers that you get it and their hate will never stop it. Keep your vision on your pockets as you multiply your profits. Money never sleeps, so keep them lazy habits. There's fatty in the streets and all you gotta do is grab it. Be a savage about your cabbage, don't be playing with this Gouda. Coming short with the mans, turn a hustler to a shooter. Keep away from them short change, no game, broke lanes. If they ain't about they hustle, light them up like some propane. Don't play no whole games, cause switch quick. You either hoeing in the streets or getting money like a pimp. That life full of luxury is well within your grasp. All you gotta do is get the f*** up off your ass. If I'm not being social, then I might be in the pen. Or I'm out here in these streets with Big Loco hustling.
So I'm blowing up the block, stacking up my fatty tall on my $1 million spot. In and out of traffic, trying to make it happen. Blowing some exotic while that mental ill slapping.
Getting money is my passion, but I spend it hella quick. Why I stay up on my grind and I can't ever f***ing quit. Hustle late into the night, rising early on my grind. Ain't nothing but this hustle and this money on my mind.
La la You better wear armor, 'cause we going to war. You better wear armor, 'cause when the time comes, we going what we've done. So you better wear armor. You better wear armor. You better wear armor, 'cause we going to war. You better wear armor, 'cause when the time comes, we going what we've done. So 'cause when the time comes, we gon' reap what we've done. So 'cause when the time comes, we gon' reap what we've done. So 'cause when the time comes, we gon' reap what we've done.
Sky's the limit. Louis Crew, baby. 2 trees. Wavy J, A. Yeah. It's another guy coming up. Hey, that guy is me. Where they at though? Sky's the limit. Yeah. This year is authentic. Yeah. Your foreign is rented. Yep. Last year is up in it. Yeah. Private jets, I'm in it. Yeah. I should be in Guinness. Yeah. Most of y'all pretending possibilities is endless. Yeah. Young boy so relentless. I'm at the beginning. Yeah. You are at the ending. Yeah. Now my thing is trending. Positive vibes what I'm sending. Yeah. Look how baby grinning. I'll be back with a few minutes. I'll be back with a few kisses. Man, I make it look simplistic. Yeah. I'll be back with a new hit. It's sky's the limit. Yeah. I'm just tryna get it. Tryna get the bag and flip it. Yeah. Mix it up and sip it. I was cooking in the kitchen. Beat was homework and I ripped it. Yeah. Sky's the limit. I'm just tryna get it. Tryna get the bag and flip it. Tryna live it. Sky's the limit. I'm just tryna get it. Tryna get the bag and flip it. Tryna live it. Ay, sky's the limit. I'm just tryna get it. Tryna get the bag and flip it. Tryna live it. Yeah. Sky's the limit. I'm just tryna get it. Tryna get the bag and flip it. Tryna live it. The limit be the skies. You can see it in my eyes. Yeah. Louis suit and ties. Yeah. Always looking fly. Man, I do it. I don't try. Yeah. I'm the young Jedi. Yeah. First got so red eye. Yeah. London to Best Eye. Getting my piece of the pie. Yeah. My thing be so water. Your thing be so dry. Yeah. She think I'm so shy, but really I'm so sly. Whip before and when I slide. I know I'm too young to drive. Yeah. She think I'm so shy, but really I'm so sly. Whip before and when I slide. I know I'm too young to drive. I know I'm too young to drive. Hop up in this thing and fly. Yeah. You know what it is. It's but awesome. Sky is the limit. My haters is my elevators. You already know what it is, but awesome. Sky's the limit. I'm just tryna get it, tryna get the bag and flip it, tryna live it. Sky's the limit. I'm just tryna get it, tryna get the bag and flip it, tryna live it. Ay. Yeah. They call me Lil Shaq, not Big Shaq. Where they at though?
do be still, that's when I'm on the work line. Mary Jane Moonshine, I make you a love. Idea come to me like a blessing from me, Bob. Mary Jane Moonshine, many different flavors. Me, I like the grape, cause I make it for the gangsters. Lemonade, for the hot sunny days. Sip it over ice while you're chilling in the shade. Pink lemonade for the ladies and they love it. Sip it by the gallons, can't get enough of it. Apples, berries, peaches get crushed. Pineapple, raspberry, paradise sponge. Sip it over lunch, give a sip to your boss. No smell, no taste, so no job loss. Yet you're soaring high, tension all gone. Rest of your work day, just seem to coast on. Fly on by like a dove in the sky. Feeling so high in my moonshine, why?
Mary Jane Moonshine, moonshine, help ease my mind, yeah. Help me forget that I have such a crazy life. Mary Jane
Moonshine, need you in my day. I love the way you hear me keep my temper away. Help me make a good mood, out of attitude. Moonshine make me groove, make me body move. Me have a bad case of the road rage. Moonshine help me put my rage in a cage. A soulful bliss beats a balled up fist. Mary Jane Moonshine, take a few sips.
Mary Jane Moonshine, moonshine, help ease my mind, yeah. Help me forget that I have such a crazy life.
Should've smoked some more.
Mary Jane Moonshine,
you help me deal with anxiety. Give me patience to help me deal with me family. When kids make me nuts, have a couple cups, turn my frown upside down. Black, white, yellow, brown. This the summer sounds. Beaches speakers down. I'm from Stockton, California, where the banging go down. Lions get choked, monkeys get stroked. Mary Jane Moonshine, blessings from the goals.
Mary Jane Moonshine, moonshine, help ease my mind, yeah. Help me forget that I have such a crazy life. Mary Jane Moonshine, moonshine, help ease my mind, yeah. Help me forget that I have such a crazy life. Mary Jane Moonshine.
Watching Babylon crumble in front of my eyes. Why this come to I and I is no surprise. Oh, how is I and I supposed to feel? What is I and I supposed to say? When every time we speak our mind, Babylon comes and takes us away. Because the Babylon is always quick to pull out their guns. Oh, how is I and I supposed to feel us away. Yeah, yeah. Oh, they say that our lives are worth the cost, because the Babylon is always quick to pull out their guns. Oh, how is I and I supposed to feel? What is I and I supposed to say? When every time we speak our minds, Babylon comes and takes us away. Supposed to feel? What is I and I supposed to say? But every time we speak our minds, Babylon comes and takes us away. Yeah, yeah. Oh yes, these are some troubled times. It's up to us to come together and unite. For the future generation, it's time to make a stand. Let the voice be remembered, not just lost in the wind. Time tonight is one to standing up for our cause. When it's gonna be our turn to talk to the boy. It's up to you and I finally come together and unite. Leave Babylon.
The devil's playground, where they spray rounds, get laid down. If you ain't real cautious, I know how sick it may sound. Drug wars, trying to survive on the battlefield. We killing each other, living nightmare, this can't be real. In Mudville, Cali, with palm trees and clutching steel. Corrupt cops in the streets, I'm starving to get a meal. I'm from a city where the good die young. Been in corners with no choice but to carry a gun. Car washing every block, it ain't no fun in the sun. Shots rang out and now you had to bury your son. Out the window with a chopper, looking out for helicopters, Patron and weed with their head dreaded just like some rosters. I merge away from imposter, from the rebirth and the monster. No eating shrimp and the lobster. They see you balling and they scheming, trying to take you off of the roster. I serve them all proper like fake friends on smiles to get face, but waiting to pop you.
Little city, big dreams, land full of dope. Guns ring, sirens sing, giving no hope. Mayhem in the streets for the money, you get laid down. This is the devil's playground. Little city, big dreams, land full of dope. Guns ring, sirens sing, giving no hope. Mayhem in the streets for the money, don't get laid down. In the devil's playground.
All I ever wanted was a fat pocket, a 500 Benz with the back knocking. Roll through when the white folks act cautious. I guess they rather see me in the black coffin, sitting in class like school. College should be free, I paid enough dues. Trust nobody, see through them like windows. I don't even look like what I've been through. Nah, that mean never let them see you sweat. A year later, still got that bullet in my flesh. God still allowed me to see the sunrise. This is what it sounds like when doves cry. A punchline in the gun rhyme. I want that brown paper bag like lunchtime. And I barely pray to God, but I know he did. Put my freedom at risk for that dollar bill.
Little city, big dreams, land full of dope. Guns ring, sirens sing, giving no hope. Mayhem in the streets for the money, you get laid down. It's the devil's playground. Little city, big dreams, land full of dope. Guns ring, sirens sing, giving no hope. Mayhem in the streets for the money, don't get laid down. In the devil's playground. I see the devil out here running around on every block. Recruit me with all shooting from your very Glock. Destroying the precious people when they smoking rock. I got a question for you though. When will it stop. I lost my partner to a killer running wild, homie. How you get the right to take a mother's child, homie? I think it's time to be honest, we living foul, pimpin'. Can't you see that the devil was on the prowl, pimpin'? We in need of something new, these murders getting old. I ain't rapping for nothing, I'm reaching for your soul. Don't end up in the hole for the glitter and gold. Don't look down on your brother when he breaking the mold. Know it's all for the best when I'm striving for more. You won't listen to God, but you ready for woe. Out here living in sin, trying to stay down. Just remember that you in the devil's playground. Little city, big dreams, land full of dope. Guns ring, sirens sing, giving no hope. Mayhem in the streets for the money, you get laid down. It's the devil's playground. Little city, big dreams, land full of dope. Guns ring, sirens sing, giving no hope. Mayhem in the streets for the money, don't get laid down. In the devil's playground.
I'm a traveler with the sole purpose. Yeah, 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 yeah. Traveler, passing through, come to spend my life and my time with you. Don't test me, and I won't test you. The higher will bless me, the higher will bless you. Traveler, coming to share all my love and my word with you. Don't stress me, and I won't stress you. The higher will bless me, the higher will bless you. With your sole purpose, here on the planet of Job, where they test your loyalty and fight all through the globe. Matter of fact, they're mainly fighting over your soul. Insanely fighting over control. And penny pinching piranhas and shady snakes. None of my homies better come around here whipping traits. I'm up midnight scrapping spiritual attachments. Chips and balance on yourself so you don't get tapped in. I can't stand them energy vampires. Some of my closest friends are too close to the fire. I never be tempted to make the choice to choose to lose. You're confused with the weird attitudes. I'm hopping hurdles over your turtles, you off track. You kinda lost, cause where the hell's your jetpack? Jumping portals over mortals trying to hurt me. All they do is just alert me that I'm a traveler, passing through. Come to spend my life and my time with you. Don't test me, and I won't test you. The higher will bless me, the higher will bless you. Traveler, coming to share all my love and my word with you. Don't stress me, and I won't stress you. The higher will bless me, the higher will bless you. With your sole purpose.
Let me know if things ain't working. I came to bring everything I have to the surface. Not trying to change your ways, but I can see certain things hurting. Been some long days when I'm saying I felt my soul flirting. It's up to you to try to brighten up the youth. I'm not a fan who many do because they poison in the roots. Let me dig a little deeper where the speaker blowing out the truth. Either grab my hands or let these fingers burn through. Bringing out these options got me walking on this long road. Got my heart exposed, see it glowing through my clothes. The lights off cause the passion is wrong. Can't bless the traveler when the stamina is gone. Positive vibes when I slide with a message. It's only when the negative strives towards the wreckage. Many lead them in the wrong direction. Don't get it twisted, I'm here to correct it. Making you a visit, I'm a
traveler, passing through. Come to spend my life and my time with you. Don't test me, and I won't test you. The higher will bless me, the higher will bless you. Traveler, coming to share all my love and my word with you. Don't stress me, and I won't stress you. The higher will bless me, the higher will bless you. With your sole purpose.
Long as this world keeps spinning, I give my all till the ending. I never break, I'm just bending around them corners, but all dependent. I got problems with sinning, and I just don't need no more drama. On my mama, I'm winning. I'm trying to stay in tune to what's going on, and still picking up the puzzle pieces, trying to figure out where they go and levitate over old. Separate mind and focus, generate life emotions, sound scanning the notion. Does anybody know where they going or know where they headed? Are you just busy turning up, getting reckless? The life of the young is so misdirected. Decapitate the head by the necklace, and they are still as infectious. The point is I be pushing people past the perfections, pinpointing the power, pushing back the compression, trying to get to the surface, rise over the surface. I'm a time traveler, that's part of my sole purpose.
Yeah, effects, info D, the masterpiece. That's right, open your minds, let me enlighten y'all.
Watch out for the third eye, warp zone through the lies. Massive terrorize, glamorize, hateful lies, hateful tries. Why you wanna do this? Why you wanna disguise yourself and act so fake? Why these dudes trying to steal off my plate? Why are they trying to get me under their face to try to believe them? When I see them, I see through their fake skin. I see everything and show it in the making. And I see you is where you'll be a samurai, precisely bringing enemies down to their knees. The other sweet, then comes the breeze. It's the beginning of a new breed, a royal creed. Disloyal bleed through a virtual velocity. Astronomy and philosophy ain't stopping me. I rose to live the life of the chosen. Mind exploding with knowledge and skill. Travel the world to show them how to be real for all deceivers. You know that you're a done deal. Guts spilling, cold chills, rip your body in half. No more endurance in the aftermath. From my deadly wrath, I make my own path. A lone warrior, I watch my own back. Get through the cracks, club the tracks, and no one follows my tail. Well, on my trail.
It's the mighty Shogun, last samurai, ready for the final showdown at sunrise. If I ever die, lay me down next to where warriors lie. Give me a soldier's goodbye, don't cry. See you in the afterlife. We hover in flight as we dance in the skies. Earth rotates as time passes by. Earth will shake as the mind applies. From the mental strength, focus the third eye. As I meditate, I elevate then fly. Soul traveling directly towards the light. The truth was revealed beneath sneaky lies. Though deceitful guys wore a robe in disguise, collected a slice of that devil's pie. As we multiply, a piece of nature dies, destroying forest land, then building city lives.
Yeah. You ever just have some really, really good days, bro? Just really good days. Waking up to a fresh cup of coffee, enjoying my view, thinking can't nobody stop me. Grown in the east, sitting in the west, in my Sunday's best with something to caress. Get live, living, laughing, loving, making memories, since that's what's most important. Can't never say you can't afford them, so we're on the same page. Then all aboard, the train is leaving the station. Thank you for your patience. Slow down and soak the day in, cause Monday coming quick. Barbecue and grill some shit, or lay down and don't do shit. Whatever your preference on any given Sunday, enjoy your life and make the best of it. Any given Sunday.
Yeah, it's days like this
you won't ever forget.
I said it's days like this
you make the best of it.
Days like this
you won't ever forget.
I said it's days like this
you make the best of it.
On any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
Bet this can happen on
any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
Bet this can happen on
any given Sunday.
Wake up, it's another day. My eyes closed and I'm breathing, thanking God today. And as I lay, my memory slowly creeps in. I'm in the studio vibing, it's the weekend. This is how it's supposed to be. Pen and pad close to me. Devious a couple feet away, bumping all the beats. I step outside and take a deep breath. To blue skies, green land, and a calm lake. It's just another way of how I converse with God. I get lost in a moment with emotions so raw, no days off. My good face never comes off. It's good vibes over and over again. Praying to heaven to bless me and not let me sin. I know nothing can stop me. I know that I'm a win. I know that I could be cocky, but I live my life for Him. So I recognize that I'm God's son, with the flow to bring light to all the lost ones. And my mission is to help others succeed by seeking truth and meditation and peace. Being yourself will save a soul. Hey, but this can happen on any given Sunday. Yeah. Any given Sunday, yeah, it's days like this
you won't ever forget.
I said it's days like this
you make the best of it.
Days like this
you won't ever forget.
I said it's days like this
you make the best of it.
On any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
Bet this can happen on
any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
Bet this can happen on
any given Sunday.
Track. Know you liking that? I'm jonesing for my butter half. That's why I run a bath, rub her feet and scratch her back to let her know I love her ass. She's so sophisticated, but likes misbehaving when she needs attention. Not to mention what it is she's craving me, cause I give her R-E-S-P-E-C-T, X's and O's, and some D, and she be
in love, yeah, she feeling me. Cause that's what it'll bring when you do the little things. Like take her out, wine and dine her, and still pull out the chair behind her. Remind her that she's so beautiful, and she'll never lose that sexy hood appeal. Surprise her with flowers in her cubicle. We'll see a movie or a musical, taking long walks, having long talks, hella cool. With her mom and pops, drop some change on her, tell her hit the mall, take the day off, baby, and hit the spa. Roll some weed up, sip some rock. If she want it, she know she can get it all. She wanna be spoiled and pampered and taken care of, what every woman's after. A commitment, and we stay true to ours. And if you're listening, girl, I'm loving who you are. If you didn't know, babe, I'm loving who you are. Loving who you are. And if you didn't know, babe, I'm loving who you are. Loving who you are. And if you didn't know, babe, I'm loving who you are. Loving who you are. And I give her space when she's stressing, out from work, the kids are PMSing. Send her text messages just to check in, like I'm thinking of you, how's your day been? She wanna stay in when it's nighttime, sip some white wine and watch Lifetime. And I don't mind, I let her sleep in on the weekends, make some eggs and coffee, give her the treatment. Then I tell her put on that Vicky Secret, cause you know tonight we'll be freaking. She been #1, you know that's right. If I was starving, I'd still give her my last bite. And our last fight ended with me lifting her on the sink for a quickie. When we're 50, we'll renew our vows. That'll be 25 years under our belts. When I see her, I still hear bells. I can't help it, I'm under her spell. I know her real well. What makes her tick, what makes her happy, sad, and what makes her pissed. And I reminisce how we've been through it all. And don't forget, baby, I'm loving who you are. If you didn't know, babe, I'm loving who you are.
I want this life forever. I want this life forever. This life forever. This life forever.
Trips to Croatia, work hard just to better myself. Strike deals with a company to better my wealth. Never speaking on it as I'm moving in stealth. myself, and they know that I'm a star, so my presence is felt. I remember catching buses to work, but now I'm in some new dish, trying to get the buttons to work. Look good, smell good as I button my shirt. I know the haters want me under the dirt, but I ain't playing with ya. Backsplash, marble countertops, light fixtures. That's a foreign language, I'm speaking to broke. Reaching for that Bentayga, not an Escalade. Making moves, making money, making plays.
For a long time, you know how it goes. I'ma get what's on mine, you know how we do this. Every day overtime, you know how it goes. You can catch me on the front line, you know how we do this. I know they see it, and they all jealous. I know they feel it. We gon' keep making plays, keep making plays.
I want this life forever. I want this life forever.
Life don't give you lemons. Life just give you seeds. You gotta cultivate and irrigate. Don't fear to shake the demons that appear to break your dreams. Stay to irritate your needs. All these forms of communication got us disconnected as ever. No longer tuned into the station. All we hear is static when we try to listen better, but of heaven and hell, I've been known to rebel. I'm dapping up Jesus, knowing Satan as well. Life is a trip when you taking some trips, and life ain't she's a complicated pessimist. Closest thing we got that God's a woman, so I'm feminist. Reminisce or remnants of past lives, the past time. But I just wanna sip my lemonade. I just. But I just wanna sip my lemonade. Meditate on the moment. Meditate on the moment. Meditate on the moment. It's been a long time coming. I ain't got much else to say. I spent a long time running. But now I'm walking steady, ready for whatever. Gave me two choices, so I broke the lever. Ain't never been a fake, but I've always been a factor. Real as the bills I ain't never paid. And I ain't never been afraid to do what I want to do when I want to do it. All I ever wanted to do was make music. Make music. Make music. But I just want to sip my lemonade. And I just wanna sip my lemonade. From Stockton, California, to the whole world. I just wanna just sip your lemonade, bruh. We all got problems we going through. Don't let them bring you down, though. Put your lemonades up.
Here at KXVS, broadcasting from Stone Tube Studios, is the voice of Stockton.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We got Lobo and Chris in the house.
Mr. Arnales, yes, sir.
Pop up, pop in, guest host, what? Coming through to vibe out and chill out with your girl RawNe. Rise and Shine 209 is what it is. I hope you guys have been enjoying the music. That's all y'all. That's all you guys out there. And I hope you guys are enjoying the vibe that y'all are putting out, because I am. It's good. And we're just chilling, and we're talking about some really interesting stuff. Y'all know we have some good conversations, some in-depth conversations. Yeah. We're gonna read these horoscopes and knock these out the park real quick, so that way we can just move along. Cause we're gonna put on a beat. It's instrumental by Marlon Frank. I'm gonna let Lobo check it out, cause Lobo can just flow all day off the top of the dome like nothing, like all day long, like it's nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and like let him check out that beat, cause I was telling him about Marlon Frank, who put on these beats here, who sent in these beats. One is called Pasos, one is called Paralelos, and the other one's called Un Sabor, Una Flor. It got cut off at that point. So he chose Pasos to check out first. So I'm going to put Abby James up here because y'all just heard Sip My Lemonade by Abby James.
Yo, for sure. Abby James, that's my cutty right there. That dude right there. I wouldn't be putting no music out with that guy kind of set me on the right path. Like, all right, Lobo, you got this music. I think you're dope. Like, I've been wanting to do this. Like, let me help you get that online, because Lobo will just be wherever the fuck. Really,
you guys are like two peas in a pod to me. Like, every time I see one, I kind of expect to see the other.
Oh, that's what's up.
Right before he started getting back into it again, he was all, you know, he hadn't done it in a while, and I told him he should, and he started getting into it again. And it's cool. I've been seeing him grow as an artist. It's dope.
I know. And he encouraged me so much too. Like I had been away for a while. It's kind of nice.
You know, I think you get to a place where you can put swords down. You know, like you're about it. Well, you come to a light where you could be as about it as you can be. You got to go on to the next thing, and that'll be a sword as well. Whether it's reading a book, whether it's picking up a new way of thinking, a particular philosophy, maybe a new workout. Something to say, just different avenues people have, and I think. Yeah, it's just important that people understand that, you know, like I rap, but sometimes I'll put that down and I'll be doing hella art. And you meet me as an artist.
Right, like you just pick something else up because it's more fulfilling than it.
At that time,
yes,
it is.
I completely understand.
Maybe I didn't have no mic or no place to rap or any raps to rap.
Right.
So I had a pencil and a paper. I went back to my art.
Right.
And same thing with everything else. Dancing is why I'm dancing hell.
Dancing. I love dancing.
That's my shit. And I think when I was young, I didn't have nothing. So all I had was what I had with my body, my mind.
I just thought about that.
You know, everything, my push, that's what I really did have. So that's what got me into things rather than, you know, I don't know.
Okay, so we're going to check out Pasos in 1 second. I gotta put 104 and the word that you just blurped out so I can check that next time. Okay. Let's go back to our horoscopes. Okay, you guys, we're going to read the horoscopes. It's Gemini season, so for all you Geminis out there, this is for you. Ready to raise some eyebrows? Well, when aren't you? Your curious, playful nature makes it perpetually easy for you to try something new no matter what it is or who you were before you might have refused. The good news is that you're operating with a nice, solid safety net, and being allowed to dream at the same time is great fun. What's the problem? Get busy making those dreams reality. What have you always wanted to do? So that's for all you Geminis. I'm a Gemini. I know it's Goodface, my grandpa, my cousin, Andrea. Those are the Geminis that I know.
Hey, and the Geminis I do know, they seem right now as we speak doing what they want to do.
Yeah, doing what
they I notice, I'm looking at them like, yo, it looks like they're doing what they
What have you always wanted to do? And they surely are.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cancer, you guys are coming into season next as soon as like we get down into June. So maybe June 20th and around there. Cancer, you're going to be in full swing and on fire. So it says it's probably been a long time coming, at least in the eyes and in the heart of the person who's been waiting for the verdict. But you're ready to announce a decision. Do it immediately, too. You'll know if it's right as soon as the answer comes to mind. So why wait? Holding off any longer would only serve to raise doubts, even in your own mind. Ooh, don't let that happen.
And who is that?
For Cancers.
Oh, okay, yep.
I know.
We were just talking about Cancers today.
Yeah.
Being another Taurus who shit so happens that her ex-husband was born on the same day as me. I was born April 29th. That's
April 29th. Okay, so that's your birthday.
And she was like, word? And we were just talking about her husband and like how he is. And I was like, it just so happens I'm in the same date, but I don't think I'm nothing like him. I think.
And you might not be because you guys still have different energies that still come into play, because just because you have the same birthday doesn't necessarily mean that you guys have the same energies, because then you have like your environment plays a factor, your background, the raising, where you're born. So like if you're born in the Netherlands versus born in Stockton at that time of that birthday, you have different energies that are going to play a role.
I took it.
It's all frequency, vibration,
so many
location.
things play a factor, and everything
There's the idea of every bull is hard-headed.
Matter is air is a solid, is a thought, is all matter. So it all matters.
All matters.
True. Then,
okay, I'm gonna read Libra. Ed, this is for you, Libra.
We'll get on all of them.
And my sister Cheryl, she's out in LA somewhere. She's working. She's close to LA.
Okay.
But
My
she's
brother's out
working
in LA.
hard. So shout out to our brothers and sisters out there. There's romance in the air. That's a definite. Whether it's the kind that you can talk about or not is an entirely different story. If either of you isn't quite available at the moment, keep totally quiet. Once jealousy becomes involved, things could spiral entirely out of control, and while you're an expert at restoring balance, even you can only do so much. Ooh, that's treading on, like, what do you call the eggshells?
Where are we getting this from?
Okay, so this is from www.astrology.com.
Oh.
So all of you guys, if you're interested in reading
okay.
yours, and if I don't read yours today, you guys are welcome to go check that out. And there's many other websites that you can find a horoscope on, but people word things differently. So this one is just an easy read, and I don't know, I like it. It's a lot more easy reading than some of the other ones that, you know, are smaller print, or the way they say things is a little different, or they want to get too technical or too in depth, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, and it's like things that people wouldn't really understand.
It's more of an overview so you can understand it.
Yeah, to help people just kind of get the gist of it. So, Team Leo, woo woo.
Woo.
Hey,
Yep.
oh, well, I'm going to give it to the Taurus first.
Give it to
Taurus and then Aquarius. Actually, I'm going to give the Aquarius first. So Aquarius, this is for Dustin out there. So Dustin, if you're listening, this is for you, your horoscope, and any other Aquarius that we know. Okay, so Aquarians, these are for you guys. If you're in the mood to shop around for a new job, and when aren't you? Get out there with your resume and have a look around. Chances are great that you'll find exactly what you want and more. So instead of just taking what you're offered, feel free to do something serious, to do some serious negotiating over salaries and benefits. When it comes to your needs, the universe is in an extremely generous mood. Take advantage of it. MF Comedy, there you go. That's your cue. Mercy, you're an Aquarius. We got quite a few other Aquarians. Somebody recently here was a Cap Aquarius, like.
So he's a player.
Oh, an accordion. An Aquarian playing Aquarian. That's funny.
He was with her for like a couple of years. No, I'm joking. No, come on.
I could just see all of, like the muscles going. Because you're playing an aquarium, but that's an accordion.
It was a person.
And then all the teeth are stretched out to be like the key. Okay, anyways, that's the visual I got in my head.
You and Tim Burton should get together.
I know. Okay, Taurus. This is for you. This is for my sister. She's a Taurus as well.
Oh, my daughter.
Your daughter? Okay.
And her mom. And my mom.
And her mom? Okay, so you're done talking about it. That issue that's been making you crazy for weeks, if not months, you're so done. And that even when that certain someone who's ordinarily quite good about getting you to open up starts poking at you, it just won't work. Well, give in. It won't be fair, and it won't even be fun. You know you can easily win, but why? You can't justify the energy, so it's just as well. You've got bigger fish to fry. Oh, Abby James got bigger fish to fry. So let them poke and prod and talk. And if they want to talk, let them talk. If they have questions, give them answers.
Let him sip his lemonade.
Let him sip the lemonade.
I think it's the best. I think it's the best compliment where someone has some better things to do and they'd rather be with you, though. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times.
And then they just give you your time.
Like that's
or
how my
give
thing.
You
like
their time.
Like if you say, "Why are you doing that?" I'm like, I don't know. I have fun doing it when I'm doing with the people I'm doing it with.
Yes.
Like as a Taurus, like to say and to listen to what you're saying, I'm like, yeah, I could agree with that, but I don't know. I don't be tripping off it, Like you know what I'm saying? Like if I like something, it's usually I don't know. Is that some more of a thing? Like it's like more of a connection, like kind of.
Because you're kind of a peacemaker, huh?
Yeah, it's not like
so
well, you got this title, you're gonna be this person, but then if I got a connection, I feel like it's deeper. Then I'm gonna go with that connection. Fuck with you know. I'm like I guess that's what you call that. That's like selfish, I guess. Like. In a way, but who am I being selfish against? You know,
right?
I feel that connection. Maybe a while ago, maybe when I was younger, I felt that same connection, and then maybe I didn't follow that because of maybe shoes I was looking to feel, like kind of like that. So, yeah, I could see how Taurus could do that.
Nice. So then just
But
go
I'm
ahead
giving
and
you
go with the flow then.
Yeah, I'm showing you an inside perspective rather
Yeah.
than kind of, they put it, I could get how they saying it, but it could be as well. It's like, well, just bigger things is all right, but really, maybe he liked the fish he eating, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Then that's how I
Kind of
see
taking
it.
a moment to stop and smell the flowers. A lot of people don't do that.
I like
you know?
this flower.
And
It
it
might not
actually
be
may,
bad.
and it might be a pivotal moment.
It could be something changing on the inside rather than what you might look like on the outside.
Something like that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Team Leo, ready?
Yep.
There's a lot of Leos out there.
I got a lot of Leo friends.
And I say Team Leo because I really liked, Ren the Heat Monster, he hashtag, he's a Leo, right? So he did this thing like way back when, it was just like hashtag Team Leo. And I was like, I like that. So it's just like Team Leo. Okay, so the heaven, because I think about prides, you know, and like just how they run and just do it running.
And Leos are
past,
prideful.
Yes, yes. The heavens are primed for new beginnings, and you've been champing at the. Okay, and I always catch their typos. It should be chomping. Okay, and you've been chomping at the bit for one anyway. Well, here's your chance. If a financial arrangement is in the cards, don't worry about it fizzling out before it has a chance to bear fruit. You've got an astrological safety net in place, guaranteeing that whatever you devote your time and energy toward will turn out to be a solid, grounded investment. Wow. That's really good to hear for me.
Oh yeah, me too. I got a big project.
Yes, because I have, oh my gosh,
just
so many things going on that I'm like looking at what is that next not the next investment because I already kind of have everything planned out, but it's just like having to be patient.
Yeah.
It's happening, in its building, so to speak. You know what I'm talking about.
Patience takes a lifetime to master.
Oh, yes, it does. And it's a daily practice. So I'm so glad you guys came in. Let's check out a beat or two. I don't know what you think.
Put that
Let's do it.
on. We're going to make a salad.
Beats sound good.
Make a salad?
Beet salad.
A beet salad? Oh, man. I like beets in my smoothies. Only because they're really healthy for you.
Okay.
I like beets in salads.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you like cut them up, or do you cube them, or do you
Yeah,
slice them?
they're like small little
like
diced pieces.
Like he throw on an instrumental while he eats a salad is what he's saying.
Oh.
What?
Noah Jones, thank you for support. Dejan, so Sam Ross says, yo, 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 all love, you guys.
Who?
Dejan.
Oh, what's up, man?
So Sam Raw.
Much love.
And
Sam
Noah
Raw,
Jones, he's out of state, but he was like, thanks for the support, playing his music in rotation. Okay, so we got Lobo in the house. Lobo, you guys see his footage everywhere. Lobo to God, you see it on Instagram, you see it on Facebook. Some people will be snapping it. If you're hanging out with him, you know, you're catching it. He just is constantly flowing. Just flowing, and he'll just rhyme. He'll just start rhyming mid-sentence, even if there's a beat or not. But we got some instrumentals that came in by Marlon Frank. So shout out to Marlon Frank for sending in these instrumentals. And so again, I mentioned it earlier. He sent in 3 different ones. One's called Pasos, one's called Paralelos, and the one other is called Un Sabor, Una Flor. But then it gets cut off at that point. So we're gonna check out Pasos right now. Flow with us, yo.
It's like there's the calm me, and then there's the coffee. And I'm fighting it. Right?
Which one is it?
I'm chill, but then I'm like, damn. Let me just let this out and flow. Yeah, the coffee's good. I got a coffee from Impresso Coffee.
It came all the way down here.
A latte.
Or you came up.
No, yeah.
So y'all know there's 2 Impressos, right? There's one up on March, and then now there's one
I was
downtown.
at the College Square one. I was talking to Vito. He slid me the coffee like, yeah.
And shout out to them because they also just got the Channel Brewing Company just put a tap. So they got beer. They're a brewing company. They have beer, their own beer. Well, they just put a tap over there at that particular Impresso. I just saw that in the feeds. I was like, oh, nice.
That's like a,
so shout out. Collaborations with businesses in the community. Coffee Shop is getting their alcohol license to where they can have beer in there as well on tap. And it's homegrown. Yo.
It's a good circle of businesses supporting artists out there. particular businesses.
Yeah, so shout out to the Channel Brewing Company for, you know, letting people come through and setting up to where people can perform there. Nice,
It's all
thank
about
you.
communities coming together and working together to create a community.
Hey, yo.
Okay, I'm gonna put on Paralelos.
You know. What beats this?
That was Pasos.
It's already finishing or what?
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
And then
It's
Paralelos.
nice. Starting all.
Do you want me to put it on again? I can replay it.
No, I mean, just go as it goes. It's fine. But I can't stop a Leo from moving. But you can't make a Leo move like a Taurus, I guess. We in the groove. I like this solid place we got in the middle of the mile. My style come out, compile these words like what you heard. Never heard this, maybe seen this face. Okay, so you like the taste, come back for more. Here every day, maybe not. There's things I must not ignore. I got a pot, many eggs, many baskets, same place, you know, till I'm in the casket.
Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
Do you like that feeling? I be sealing like a ceiling, keep you from getting all wet. But yet, what comes next? The flow is inevitable, it's gonna go. Babbling water will cause you to grow. Or some at least. I'm becoming a beast. I'm becoming something beyond what one could ever cease. But you know, inside it's still alive. So therefore I ride like I drive.
That's your beat right there.
I'm just, you know, freestyling to it. I'm just going the way the beat pushes me and the word come out. I guess I try to make sense of it. That's almost like it at the point.
It's a different art. So like, what is it? And I think you would be able to articulate it well. The difference between when you just free flow or when you want to write something out and put more message.
I have yeah, it depends how I lay it out. Sometimes it's already there and I'll write it. Some songs come fast, but when I'm word playing or I'm just making it from scratch, word for word, I usually have a list of words on the side, and depending on which way I'm going, that will help me support in the direction I'm going with the song, like whatever I'm trying to put out. Right. Maybe I'm trying to persuade, maybe I'm trying to inform. It's like giving speeches, kind of. You have formats, Schaefer format, like you have all these different formats, you lay it out. Well, yeah, you do the same in music, and you could hear it in artists. You know, you could hear that unless someone who knows what to listen for. And there's a lot of musicians out there. They do some stuff. People think it's come natural. A lot of these musicians know they are well trained to inform or persuade. They're well trained and they're in a place where
to present.
Yeah, exactly. So depending on what they're presenting and how they're presenting it, is it them fully on their one, like some people are on their first time around the track, right? So that's them literally just from a pure perspective. Second time around, it's hard to trust because second time around they might have their own intent, if that makes any sense. And when it comes to information, depending on how you're delivering it, is it for a particular reason, or if not, you're just laying it out and people are taking it however they're gonna take it.
Right.
So
or like in what artistic? Yeah, and it's and it's all in an art form. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like some people that is the realist, they don't know what they're doing. That's how they're the realist, because they literally that. Some people, they'll do it on the note that they know, so they have the chance of not being that real on the fact that they know that. That's why, you know, someone young knows nothing, you trust them more. Someone who does and kind of could move his pieces, like, because you take it, oh, well, I know him, he lets it all be seen. Like, you know, when you get that, you're kind of to yourself, I don't understand. So it's about the same. So when it comes to musicians, you know, some are artists, some are, you know, they're workers. Some are, you know, I don't know, it depends. They're vessels.
Vessels. That
yeah.
right there, they're vessels. And, you know, and then it's like, do you catch what is coming through you?
Yeah. And like, there's certain kind of music that's for particular fields.
Some people have different things that come through them. And it's like, if you understand that, it's like, you're just like, okay, let's go with that.
Yeah.
And then they just like go with it because they know like that's what's supposed to be done by me.
Yeah, that's right. It's in me, might as well spit it. Because a lot of stuff that you go through is ever changing. Like on a flat perspective, I lay this out on a flat, maybe that be it. But on a round, that might not be it. Like on a rounded perspective, like okay, just don't keep that for you all the time, because sometimes you can't do that.
Right, and that's what you're talking about, where your art comes in. You'll
Yeah.
put the pen down from writing lyrics or spitting, and then you'll just pick up the paints and then start your artwork.
Just like Chris was telling me, you just got to keep going forward. You're going to come back around to that same spot.
Yeah.
But you can't go back, though.
Right.
You can't
It'll
go
be
back.
different.
Yeah.
It'll still be different. Even I see what you're saying. Like if you're going back to like paint it on the same spot, same color, a little different, but you'll see that's a little different. I don't know. That's kind of interesting.
It's like
different in digital world. I think about the digital, like where you color match it, color blend, color match, and it's good to go.
A lot of times
through a forest full circle, right? By the time you get back to it, you know, it's different. Something else has grown. Something else has changed. People have gone through there. Whatever's changed, everything changes.
Like somebody left an imprint of some sort.
Yeah, by the time you get to see it, you're
Made
seeing
an
it from a
effect.
new perspective. And if
Yeah.
you go back the opposite way, it looks totally different.
That's why people step out of their spotlight. Like some people will be, like say they're a rapper and they're a gangster, but I mean they're gonna step out of that because you're gonna grow out of that. That's only gonna do you good. It'll do you good to have that sword for the rest of your life. When to be gangster, when not. Like it almost is to where a gangster is always gangster, but there's a time to go like real hard, and there's a time not to flex. You know, like you know the way you was with your boys, with your grandma is two different things. So when someone comes hard, I'm like, okay, that's right in a particular time. I could see that being the case, right? But sometimes I'll be like, you gotta chill, bro. You can't let that get away with you because now you're just being.
You got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, you're being bad is two ways of seeing it. You could be bad as in B.A. do, which is damn,
Bad
he
being
just
bad,
did
bad
he
being
did
good.
that. That's bad move. That's bad right there. It's almost a good thing. But then sometimes when you B.A. do, it's not a good thing. No, bro, don't do that.
Okay, I gotta shout somebody out because this
a
a friend texted me yesterday and said, "Hey, what's bad? I mean, like what's good? I mean, what's bad?" And then said, "Not bad being bad, but bad being but bad meaning good." And so there's a song. So I just threw some like song lyric, like just through the music notes because I was like, oh yeah, I'm catching that. I was like, man, I haven't heard those lyrics in a long time. So like here you are speaking on the same kind of thing. Like that's bad. Like bad having those two different connotations. And so bad being bad, but bad meaning good.
It's an action on the action depending if you did that action at the right time in the right place. Would it be considered that?
Yeah,
like,
then becomes a compliment and adjective versus like a noun.
It's almost on the tone, like
doing bad, but you're bad. Like it's an adjective versus a noun. Like being bad, you are bad. As described as bad. That would be an adjective.
Yeah, it's like a key, and depending on which lock you put it in, will it be that right key? You got many keys, like gotta be under the bad category. You know, oh, this is my bad. Like when it's a good bad, you know what I'm talking about. And this bad is the same one, but when I put it in this key, oh, it's a bad. No.
Or my bad, or that's or being bad. Yeah. Man, okay, so Rudy's popped up. He says, love y'all, Lobo.
What's up with it,
God.
man?
What's up?
Hey, he going hard, huh? With the cherries.
Nostro. We were talking about your last name, yo.
Handle it, Dak. Get your shit up. That's what's up.
Man, gotta do that sometimes.
Yeah, he cool. That dude's hella cool.
Yeah, he is. He's been here a few times. Y'all seen him. Just had some of his music in rotation. Was Good Face.
I really tied into Good Face with a friend named Omar Cardenas. Yeah, I know that dude because of his brother Oscar. And then I seen Omar, who I ain't seen hella long. I mean, we went through hella stuff. I used to live in CSUN over there, Northridge, and he lived there. He was going to school somewhere. I was going acting crazy up in SoCal with him.
Having fun in SoCal?
Yeah, it was hella cool. Then we met out there, and then we became real cool. And then when I came out here, I met Rudy. And we started performing. He invited me to an art show, and I remember painting on a piece that I was working with. I don't remember what piece it was, but I looked to the left, and I see Omar looking at me like, there he is. There's the Lobo. Came up, connected. Later that night, I went partying with Rudy. You know, he went his way. He was here for other reasons, and we connected, and that's it, though. When I go to L.A., I'll be sure to, give him a call. He out there with his son. John Gawar.
Shout out to the family and friends out there in SoCal. I'm telling you, we got to make a trip one day soon again. And it's the summer season. The water's gonna be so beautiful. I'm about to go out there and never get out that water.
Oh yeah, I like it. I want to go to a place called Natural Bridges. They have real cold water right now. Real nice stuff.
I heard about this cold water challenge that you've been doing.
Oh yeah, it's not new. It's just those that are at that
Abby
level
James
of knowing.
mentioned it that you were talking to him and speaking to him on this cold water challenge. So I hear you talk about this cold water. So what is this for you? This cold water?
Oh, you know what? Again, it all stemmed from the letters themselves. The word ice, icy energy. You know, so the characteristics of ice is like you're in a still place of just seeing, regardless of the situation. It's just whether you melt or you could stay ice, you know, under what you're seeing is really what it is. The word snow is now, is N-O-W. And that's like what snow is, the now, right now. It's melting at all times. It's soft as shit, but it's here in your face. Snow. That's what the moment is like. The perfect characteristic if you want to know what the moment's like. It's snow. That's when you get shivery under the moment. Like, it's all good. Breathe, breathe. You're not used to that kind of temperature. Like, and which led me to cold. And on that note, we're all used to hot waters. Hot ice water. I mean, hot water.
Well, that
but
gets
we're
your
not used
body
to ice.
relax, though.
Yeah, but the hot water gets you on a go at all times. So you just keep moving. Just keep moving. Your blood's pumping. You're at a warm. At a cold, your blood slows down. It's easier for you to stay at a still. So when people, it's hard for them to stand still. I'm like, well, try cold water because it's a voice or it's electricity. Bam! It's a voice that's causing you. A thought is causing you. So the ice water helps.
And it really does like pierce right through everything that you're thinking.
Yeah, and almost you're not thinking. You just get up and go.
Your whole body reacts to it. And
Yes.
I think that's what's so good about it is it makes your whole body want to
have to focus. Like
focus,
you
yeah.
have
well,
to
everything you become aware of your whole body.
Oh my gosh.
You know, whereas
It's
when you
intense.
get into that hot
It's
water, your
intense.
body relaxes. You become less aware of it. You know.
Or, well, it's becoming aware of it in a different way. Because then you get to see what, if you're really taking the time to let it, to relax. And you're walking through every space in your space, every part of your space in your space. And knowing where that tension is and, like, working with it and, like, working with it so that it's releasing out, so that it's not pent up in you. You know, so in that sense, you kind of are, but in the cold, it's a different.
You could
type
you
of
could either
focus.
tire them out or you could push them out. I'll tell you the difference. When you run, it's almost I'm helping them figure out the same thing in different ways. When you run, I tell people just run. Get to that place where you're always consistently running. What you mean? Well, you're gonna tire them out. What you mean? If you could get past the length of time you're running, past the length of time you think, eventually you'll find yourself running and you're not going to be thinking. It's almost going to blow your mind by when you notice that you're noticing the clouds as you run, or it's like some Forrest Gump shit. He ran for a reason. and what I'm trying to get at is you're going to outdo them. Like, you're going to keep going at it until you have no voice. And the only thing is just the push to keep going at it. It's not even a voice, it's just doing it though. And pushing it out is like going in ice water, and that voice, the little voice that tells you get out, it's cold as shit.
Can you try not to use that word anymore, because I have to keep typing it in so I can edit. Okay. I appreciate it.
It's cold, right? And you're gonna want to step out. Well, that's not the voice you want to listen to. That's your little voice. Your tiger, the tiger in you, is the tiger that's gonna tell you nope. That fights the little voices in your head and keeps you in. That's the eye of the tiger. You know, when people say to keep you in the game. And as you can see Stallone in the song, and he's just in it, right? Well, that's what you're trying to accomplish. At first, it's not going to be easy. You're going to come in and you're going to be like, it's cold as shit. Well, yeah, duh. Oh, it's cold as stuff. I speak naturally. I forget. I'm not too often on the radio, so me editing myself, I'll work more at it. Talk slower, it'll be easier too. I talk fast sometimes. Yeah, and if it's cold, you're going to want to step out, like instantly, naturally. You're not accustomed to it. That's what you're getting to. You're learning how to adapt to it, which is what ice water. It's almost as natural as anything. It's almost more natural than hot water, ice water, or cold water. And I think when you step in, you're gonna notice the fight between the war inside you. There's gonna be the little kid in you, which is like, no. And then there's gonna be that determined you, like, no, but wait, I'm gaining something. That's the father. Wait. Right now the mother's telling me, get out, it's cold, right? But the father's telling you, nah, you're gaining something though. It feels like this, but you're gonna win at the end.
Do you know, this is how I have, in the same way you're describing the mother, the father, and the child, I had come to this realization some time ago, under some special circumstances, and it has had some enlightenment and some moment of that education and knowledge shared with me. In that, like, okay, so in the sense that we're speaking of the child, our body is the child, because it doesn't know, and it just, screams out for something, right? So either the mother, our mind, is going to give in and or be stronger to educate and to guide, and so not allowing it to just jump out of the cold water or, you know, do something that it shouldn't really be doing if you're trying to train our body. And then the mother, the mind, being stronger, and then the father, the spirit, can go anywhere in the vast universe to gain this knowledge, bring it back to us, share it with the mind, and then the mind train the child, the body. And so, like, this is why, like, we can go places in our dream space, but we can't go those places in physical space because our bodies get tired. We have to sleep them. We have to feed them. We have to take care of them. We have to, you know, they have to have oxygen. We can't go places where there isn't oxygen, kind of things like that. So
the word, you kept saying a child, and the word child reminds me of the word chilled.
Chilled.
And since a mother and father make a child, then it's the father and the mother come into a unity. The mother's the motor. It's your digestive system, your body, and what it feels and senses. And your father takes you farther. That's your mind. That's the clarity. It's like space in there. If you have it clear, like I would suggest, like and refer you did, like keep it that way. Can you then see the exchange of information from the stomach? You know how much to eat when, even if your stomach's like, I'm hungry, but you know better yet, maybe you only have so much.
Right.
So, and that's the father saying, well, we only have so much. And then the stomach, which is the mother's, like, either like, okay, depending on how well the father got a domination on that. And if not, it's the mother that's going to push the father to go do stuff. But you kind of want the father to be on top because that's where heaven's at. And then you want the mother to be where it counts, like where it does best.
I call it, I say in the brain, the mind, because that's where it controls even the stomach.
That's right.
It even sends signals to say, okay, I'm gonna produce this hormone to make this hormone emit this transaction to the brain to say, you will not be hungry anymore. Mind over matter.
It's good to feed
both.
Like
your
almost.
Body's this whole, you know, system of government where, you know, you have all these cells that are like voting, you know, putting their vote in to tell you to go eat this or that you need to rest right now.
And that's even on a bigger scale of units working together.
Like everything breaks down into so many reactions.
And
we think of ourselves
that word cell can go and define so much.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Just that word alone, it's ridiculous, and we need to like move out of that word because I already
it came from cells, from you know, prison cells, kind of.
Well, even on that scale, the use of this word cell, and that goes into even so many other things, and many people have broken that down. Brother Polite, I'm going to shout out Brother Polite if you guys ever get a chance to hear some of his knowledge and the way he breaks things down. Very, very intricate, and just the points are laid out, and it's a good way to like speak on it and what we're speaking on now. The same kind of thing, the cell, the energy, and so much. I'm gonna have to share this video with you because I can't even break it down like he does right now because we only have like 5 minutes, and that's the thing that's on my mind right now. Where the thought in my head is.
You know what'll be important too is like I come off hella. It's everywhere with me. It's all internal, you know. If I maybe jotted things down in like a way where I'd be able to inform people, where it'd be easier for them to obtain, like maybe with steps and numbers, you know, literally like breaking it down a little more organized because I'm not, and it's hard to follow. Yeah. But I think it's a little bit of both that I need. If not, I have enough wild in me already. So, just, you know, just a little bit of some discipline in my art would help other people who are like maybe a little too high or too far to understand little old me. As you know, I'm just saying there's barriers that I try not to limit myself, but if I can see them, I'll try to get out of the way just to be able to get closer to other people that might not see what I'm saying. But a lot of times I think if people don't see it, maybe it's not for them, and I have no problem with that either. Like, they'll get it some other way from another person if it's meant for them.
If it's meant for them.
And not to stress me none, you know, but it's not to either them.
Knowledge. Knowledge only meant for a few.
On that note.
It's like esoteric.
Sorry. Everything changes.
Yep, everything changes. When you change the way you look at things you look at change.
Hear that? That's success knocking at your door.
That's change knocking at your door.
That's change right there.
It's time for change, people, especially in our city. So make sure you go vote. Speaking of voting. Speaking of voting, June 5th, you guys need to get out there, go register to vote. We got people that are ready to help out and try to make and do every effort that they can to try to make a difference and try to make a change. You guys see them, you hear them, they come into the studio, they've been guests on our show, they're out in the community. You see their signs in the yards. So pay attention. The ballots came through the mail. So if you guys are interested and really want to know what it is that you guys are going to be voting for, I suggest you open that book and maybe have somebody read it to you or read it yourself to find out who your candidates are, what are the interests that are important to them, you know, what are they wanting to go and work on cellularly.
Vote for Lobo. No, that's the face. Vote for Chris.
Find Lobo to God at Instagram.
Vote for Raw.
Vote for Raw. Julie, Motek.
Vote everybody. Vote for everybody in Stockton. Fuck it. Local. It's that was like pho. I'm talking about pho.
Pho, the food? The
food, of course.
Love that.
And when I pho it, I love it. I love it. She's typing away. When Lobo is here, Raw's doing a lot of typing. A lot of typing. And he's like, oh, Lobo? Okay, well.
All right, y'all. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with my pop-up guest hosts, Chris Ornelas and Lobo the God, so you guys can look them up and find them on Instagram. Because they do.
Good
we have these deep conversations. And
dead.
Yes, you guys will find a very good conversation,
Yeah,
if
and I
you
can
will.
just be the strong, quiet type sometimes, you know.
Yes, good or dead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
and Ornelas CA420.
It's in the name. It's Lobo, but the God is da, give, or go,
D-A.
good or dead. So it's give, good or dead. You know, it's like saying go that way. It's not a bad way to go. And
I don't think so either.
it's cool. You know, it's levels of it. It's something all right though. It certainly is something.
I appreciate you guys coming through. And I guess we're going to get up out of here and enjoy the rest of our day. It's Thursday, you guys. I am waiting for this week to be over.
Much love to Superfish. Much love to Channel, Cast Iron. You got the Sanctuary upstairs. What else we got at the Huddle up there? MF Comedy. Yo, much love. Dokade.
Sanctuaries over there.
Abby James.
Shout out to the Sanctuary.
Detroit. Handling Biz. Serious P, you know.
Yep. Shout out to D to the G Records. Shout out to K. Lou out in Richmond.
Supporters out there. Impresso for the coffee. Good looking, Vito. See you later.
All right, y'all. Have a good day.
Here at KXVS.